Before Chris passed away, he urged me to do everything I could to spread the word about personalized care for brain tumors. It was 10 months after Chris's initial diagnosis before we learned about genetic testing and its vital importance to one's personalized treatment plan. We lost time on treatments that didn't work. I will always regret that, and I now do everything I can to save another family from that regret.
And here comes the Chris Elliott-V1 group.
We're like a little bit congratulations. And so she doubled.
At events,
perform the genetic testing on their patients.
in support groups,
Delanne Elliott now joins us. She founded the Chris Elliott Fund.
even on TV.
Genetic testing can help determine which chemo protocol will have a better effect on one's individual brain tumor.
I tell anyone who listen about the importance of getting individualized treatment from the beginning. But there's only one of me. It's time to take this awareness campaign nationally so doctors and patients all over the country will know what to do on the day a brain tumor is diagnosed. On the worst day of a person's life, they'll have a chance to make the best decisions. I see the difference this can make all the time. I see it in Jackie and Katie.
Our journey began about a year and a half ago. In November, John had a seizure at work and was taken to the hospital. And by the end of that first night at the hospital, we knew that he had a brain tumor, that it was probably malignant and would probably need to be removed within about a week.
Katie Barrows and her husband John were told before surgery about testing John's tumor to determine the most effective treatment. It was a frightening, confusing time for the Barrows family, but they had comfort knowing they were doing all they could.
So when you're given a lifespan of 18 months, to waste 12 of those months on a drug that doesn't work would be unspeakable.
It was a different story for Jackie Lyles and her husband Willie. With Willie's diagnosis came standard treatment, no discussion of tumor testing or personalized care.
Had we been able to use different treatments and maybe treated it more aggressively and kept it at bay a little bit longer, with new things that are coming, those may be available to us, but they're not now because of where we are. And I don't know if it would be any different. But I look back and wonder if it could have been. And I'll always wonder.
Jackie, of course, would do anything to help her husband, the love of her life. She is angry that they weren't told about having the tumor tested.
I think that's one of the angers I do have, is that didn't come up. And to know that there are other people in our support group and there's other patients that it did happen for, and they didn't have to seek it out. It just happened and it was done if they were tested. And that for whatever reason ours wasn't tested. And knowing now that my husband is at home getting hospice care, could that be different had it been tested in the beginning?
By the time Willie and Jackie learned about the testing, 11 months after his diagnosis, it was too late.
He's my rock, he calms me down. And I can't imagine, I've always said, what would I be like if he wasn't around? Because he keeps my feet on the ground. But he just loves me no matter what. He loves me in a way that most people only dream of. And I know that, and I always have. I'm not learning that now. I knew that before. How lucky I have been to have him.
Willie passed away about a week after Jackie and I had this talk. She will always wonder, could things have been different if they'd known earlier about genetic testing of the tumor, about personalized care? I understand that wondering. I understand the anger.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
John Barrows, Katie's husband, is still able to work.
Good job.
He's still able to play with his family.
We scored again.
He has responded to his treatment plan.
You guys are getting too big for the driveway, aren't you?
Donating to this national awareness campaign is like buying time, precious time for families.
This is pink.
Arming them and their doctors with information that can make sure they get the best, most effective treatment right away. No wondering if they've done all they could. No anger, no regret. Together, it's a gift we can give.